Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about Unit 2 Civics, Election, Political Parties, and Pressure Groups. Introduction. An election is a formal decision making process by which a people chooses an individual to hold public office by voting. Now, let us see the lesson. Electoral system in India. The electoral system in India has been adopted from the system followed in the United Kingdom. It is a socialist, secular, democratic republic and the largest democracy in the world. The modern India, the Constitution of India, came into force on 26 January 1950. Article 324 of the Indian Constitution provides for an independent election commission in order to ensure free and fair elections in the country. Next topic, election process. At the national level, the head of government, the Prime Minister, is elected by members of the Lok Sabha, the lower house of the Parliament in India. In representative democracy like ours, elections are extremely important. Voting in elections are the best way to make your voice heard. Next topic, introduction of the nota option. If the people in a democratic country are not willing to elect any candidate, they can vote for the option called nota. It means none of the above. Rule 49O in the Conduct of Election Rules 1961 of India describes this procedure. Next topic, types of elections in India. Elections are classified into two types, direct and indirect elections. Direct elections. People directly vote for the candidates in the fray and elect their representatives. The following are examples of direct elections in which people over the age of 18 years participate in the electoral process by casting their votes. Lok Sabha elections in which the members of parliament are elected, elections to the state legislative assemblies in which the members of legislative assemblies are elected. Merits. It educates people regarding the government activities and helps in choosing the appropriate candidate. Next, it empowers people and makes the rulers accountable for their actions. Demerits. Direct elections are very expensive. Number 2, illiterate voters sometimes get misguided by false propaganda. Next topic, indirect elections. Voters elect their representatives who in turn elect their representatives. This method of election is followed for the election of President of India. Merits. Indirect elections are less expensive. It is more suited to elections in large countries. Next, demerits. If the number of voters is very small, there exists the possibility of corruption, bribery, horse trading and other unfair activities. Next, it is less democratic because people do not have a direct opportunity to elect, but they instead do it through their representative. So, this may not reflect the true will of the people. Next topic, political parties. Political parties are an essential part of democracy. Parties are the link between government and the people. Meaning of the political party. A political party is an organization formed by a group of people with a certain ideology and agenda to contest elections and hold power in the government. A political party has three components, 2 members and the followers. Next topic, types of a party system. There are 3 types of party system in the world, namely single party system, two party system, multi-party system. Single party system in which one ruling party exists and no opposition is permitted. China, Cuba, the former USSR is an example country. Next, two party system. Two party system in which only two major parties exist, for an example USA and UK. Next, multi-party system. multi-party system in which there are more than two political parties. For example, India, Sri Lanka, France and Italy. Next topic, types of political parties. Political parties in India are classified according to their area of influence into two main types, national and state parties. National parties, a party which is recognized as a state party in at least 4 states is recognized as a national party. In 2017, there were 7 recognized national parties. Next, state parties. Other than 7 national parties, most of the major parties of the country are classified by the Election Commission as state parties. These are commonly referred to as regional parties. Next, functions of political parties. Parties contest elections. In most democracies, elections are fought mainly among the candidates put up by political parties. Next, parties put forward their policies and programs before the electorate to consider and choose. Next, parties form and run the governments. Next, parties shape public opinion. They raise and highlight issues of importance. Next, parties function as the useful link between people and the government machinery. Next topic, role of opposition parties in democracy. The leader of opposition party occupied a prominent place in all democratic forms of the government. He enjoys the rank of a cabinet minister. He opposes the wrong policies of the ruling party which affects the general public. Similarly, he plays an important role to select the chairman and members of the Central Vigilance Commission, chairperson, and members of the Information Commission. Next topic, pressure groups. The term pressure group originated in the USA. A pressure group is a group of people who are organized actively for promoting and defending their common interest. It is so called as it attempts to bring a change in the public policy by exerting pressure on the government. The pressure groups are also called interest groups or vested groups. Next topic, pressure groups in India. A large number of pressure groups exist in India, but they are not developed to the same extent as in the USA or the Western countries like Britain, France, Germany. Pressure groups in India can be broadly classified into following categories. Number 1, business groups. 2, trade unions. 3, agrarian groups. 4, professional associations. Number 5, student organizations and etc. Functions of the pressure groups in India. Pressure groups are the interest groups that work to secure certain interest by influencing the public policy. They are non-aligned and any political party and work as an indirect yet powerful group to influence the policy decisions. Pressure groups carry out a range of functions including representation, political participation, education, policy formulation and policy implementation. Next topic, mobilization and people's participation. Mobilization. Mobilizing people towards socially productive activities that lead to the overall betterment of people's lives is essential. Sometimes earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, and other such natural disasters on a massive scale occur, and people's immediate mobilization for evacuation and emergency relief becomes most essential. Next topic, democratic participation. Democracy can succeed only when smaller local groups and in fact every citizen can take action that supports the tax and revenue collection systems, observance of national norms in environmental protection, cleanliness, health and hygiene. Thank you, students.